It's basically a lifelong addiction to drugs and alcohol from the age of 13. From that, my mental health, I think, just took a complete battering, and it's put me in a dark place many times. I was in rehab 8-9 years ago, but it's just carried on. And I think from that dark place, I just ended up through the doors of Birchwood. The benefits of being here at Birchwood for treatment, they're endless for me. But I think it's important to be able to break the cycle in a supportive environment and a safe environment. And that's exactly what I and what people receive when they come through the doors. Every single person is looked after that comes through the doors at Birchwood. And going through the detox process is a difficult time, and it was for me. Detoxing off alcohol and drugs, and all the nurses and the detox support team, they're always there to pick you up off the floor if needed, to talk to you at any time of the day. It's just a really nice environment to be in. And then I think moving up into rehab, which I did after 2 weeks of detox, originally for 3 months, that really sort of opens your eyes a little bit. It gives you a chance to understand your addiction through the group work. The program for me was initially not so much confusing. I think maybe I was a bit reluctant to engage in it 100%. But very, very shortly I started to engage and understand. And for me, I think it was important because we have daily feelings group, and I've always struggled to express my thoughts and feelings into words. And I did for quite some weeks. But as time went on, and the more groups we did and structured groups, which are really beneficial and interesting, I kind of found my voice, and I started to understand and just sort of see the process behind addiction and what leads me and many others sort of down that path. So the structured group and then the one-to-ones with your support workers is just, I think, instrumental really. And then also you move on to counselling, which I've tried before in the past, but I don't think I was very open to it at the time, and I was still in active addiction. But then coming here and having some sober time and actually engaging in the counselling, I've got a few extra sessions, and that just really sort of opened my eyes and allowed me to sort of uncover some things that have been covered for quite some time, and process those feelings and emotions in the best way that I knew how, and with the help of the counselling has really allowed me to deal with quite a lot and put a few things to rest as well, finally. And I think after completing treatment, I've changed a lot in myself. I mean, I'm still the same person, but I'm not angry anymore. I'm not confused, lost. The feelings of being alone have all gone. And I just kind of feel somewhat normal again, I guess. And the prospect of life and living it clean and sober is actually quite a beautiful kind of thought. And I'm just enjoying the small things day to day, which before in addiction, I wouldn't bat an eyelid at twice really. Just the simple things like going for a walk, reading a book. Just my whole attitude has kind of changed. I'm a lot more forgiving to myself and to others, whereas before I wouldn't be. And I'm just starting to feel happy in myself again. It's still the start of my journey, I think, but it's looking very bright, and I'm very excited to see what comes next. So my role currently at Birchwood is I'm a catering team member, so I'm in the kitchens. I have worked as a chef before, so it's not something that's new to me per se, but I enjoy the cooking process and serving the residents and seeing them interact in their day-to-day sort of activities. I do hope for the future, the near future hopefully, that I can get out and start doing support work. I've also looked at some counselling courses that I'm hoping to start, maybe part-time. And currently, while I work in the kitchen, I think I'll be doing some volunteer a day or two with the rehabs, and trying to do some group works and maybe run some groups in the detox floor as well. I would recommend Birchwood because it can change lives. It saved my life, and I think it can most definitely change and save other people's. It's just been such an amazing journey, and I can't thank every single person that's helped me along the way enough, from the staff, up from management down to the coordinators, even the cleaner, Leanne. I'm sure she won't mind me mentioning. You just got to look at her for 2 seconds and she brings a smile to your face with her joyous ways and singing and dancing. and to all the amazing people that you meet along the way. It's just been a life-changing experience.